the ceiling of our very own sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could bottle this feeling in the jar. Rewind the scene, take it back to the start. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we dreaming, feeling like we both can fly? So we could run 1,000 miles, no matter the distance, wishing that we could be somewhere different, wishing to feel like we're still living. Cause who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next, no. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. We looked up at the stars all night. They were painting on the ceiling of our very own sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could bottle this feeling in the jar. Rewind the scene, take it back to the start. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we dreaming, feeling like we both can fly? So we could run 1,000 miles, no matter the distance, wishing that we could be somewhere different, wishing to feel like we're still living. Cause who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next, no. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to make sure it can be heard properly. Come on, game. Why are you not working? Wait. Oh no, we are working. We're good. We're good. But okay, welcome. I start again, I guess. Welcome back. And today we are playing Minecraft because I was just messing about, looking at stuff, and I found a mod pack called Opolis Inc. And I thought it was interesting, so I figured let's check it out. And currently, I live in a hole in the wall, and I have some pesky pillagers who are trying to figure out how to get to me, but they can't because I've done this. Actually, this was entirely natural. I just took advantage of it. So mobs can't actually get to me, which is great. It just means they're noisy. Yeah, I dug myself into a hole in the wall, and this mod pack is actually rather unique because I can't craft tools like I normally would. Instead, I buy them. So we can see here, advanced mining bucks. I can just buy them, pickaxe, no big deal. Basic ones, iron, no big deal. And then with the B-Bucks, I could buy some stone tools, but those aren't really important right now. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm seeing what I can do to get a special permit. Because right now, if I put this in here, we can see the ingot that they want to buy keeps changing, which is inconvenient. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sell glass. And unfortunately, I don't have a great way of obtaining it other than paint. So, I do this, and I just dig up a whole bunch of sand. Now, it is kind of interesting. That little whistle, that is the same keybind as my vein mine. And I don't entirely know why. So every time I whistle, it's because I'm starting to vein mine. It's just a little funky. But it hasn't been too big of an issue up to this point. So I haven't bothered going in and trying to change it. Well, I should probably have enough space to pick stuff up. That'd be useful. Luckily, I don't need that granite, so I'll just toss it. Hi, guys. They're being nosy up there. But they're just chilling. We just have the occasional grunting in the background. But yeah, my apples, I actually buy them. So, they're pretty easy to obtain. If I just stick that in there, it'll go in here. See, nothing's actually showing up. That's because it's all going immediately in here. And as fast as it smelts, it gets cooled off thanks to my water. And luckily, I have fluid generators, so I will never run out of these. I may not have much, but I won't run out. But this is just going to make a whole bunch of glass for me. I actually think... See, I got this initial hopper, but it's actually easier to use these pipes. So, what I'm going to do... it's not... I can't actually do anything about this. There we go. Until I actually... Yeah, that's gonna clog up. That's why I gotta make sure I do that. Now everything is blocked off. We can see there's glass in there now. Yay! Okay. Very distracted, only half explained things. Of course, normal for me. But I'm going to make a chest so I can put an output. The downside is I was going to put the pipe in, but it's going to try and connect. That's annoying. Luckily, it didn't try to send anything through, because this can't accept items. Yay, that's good. But if I pull... There we go. Now we avoid that stuck issue. Downside, you can see how much water I end up going through. I go through a lot. But this is fully automatic, which is nice. So with this, I am able to just chuck it in here. And when it eventually lands on glass, you can see the little token appeared. Because I sold it. And that's the entire basis for what I'm doing here. I need to get better stuff. And I just hit the sort button. And my inventory's a mess. Okay. Well, that's fun. I don't like that button, actually. It's mean. It messes with where I want to put things. I wanted to do you. But what I'm trying to do right now is I'm going to use ore duplication. More gold. More silver. Sadly, there's only 96. That's not great. Let me check. What hammers are there? Obviously, copper is the worst. Iron is next. I mean... How do I get bronze? Tin and copper? It requires a decent amount of copper, which is annoying. Less tin. I don't know. I might see about making that one. What about Invar? Nickel and iron. Well, I have a lot of iron. I might see about making myself an Invar hammer next. Obviously, platinum would be ideal. But that's just... Platinum is platinum. And I only have 3 platinum. So that's a no-go at the moment. But what I'm going to do... Nice. Is... I'm going to stick both of those in there. Steal you, put you over there. Because otherwise, it will attempt to automatically put it in there, and I don't want that. I want it to go in there. So that's gonna fill up, do its thing, and then it'll make us something. Electrum, actually. What was I doing that for? I needed to make that for something, and I actually don't remember what now. What did I need? What did I need Electrum for? Okay. Oh right, I was gonna sell it. That's right. Right, I'm going to put you there. So the Electrum will go in there. Nope, not a block mold. I want you to be ingots. There we go. Much slower because it doesn't have the water next to it, but that's alright. We need to let our water refill. Yeah, it's a little slow. But there we go. This will get us the next tier of bucks, which is great. The only problem is, it only likes alloys, which are annoying. Bricks. Remount you, because I could use more black bricks. My inventory is an absolute disaster, of course. Trying to figure out what I'm doing with it never goes well. But I'm thinking, because my goal here is I'm trying to make the specialized glass, which requires a quantum compressor. With... Oh, shoot. That's going to require an unbreakable. That's a little harder to obtain. Because... hold on. What tier was that? I didn't realize that before. Okay, only basic, so that's a little better. But even so, I need 4 stacks of these. Oh dear, that's gonna be a lot of glass. Oh man. I might try something different because in order to get this, I'm going to need steel casings anyways. Oh, which I would require 8 advanced. Yeah, it might be better if I start making my way down to here and get my metallurgic infuser and all that stuff. Because otherwise, this could be problematic. Because the one thing that I could do, if I'm looking to obtain sand to turn into glass, there are a couple ways I can do it. And one of those is the crusher, which actually would not be hard to obtain. This might be doable, actually. We'll have to follow a couple of steps, because we'll have to get to this one. But once we get there, we should be good to go. And that'll make getting our glass significantly easier, as long as we can power it, that is. 10 electrum ingots, not bad. Just need you to select electrum, please. Come on, there's not that many. There we go. And this is why I want to specialize in glass, because it can take so long to get the one you want sometimes. Because in theory, now that I have my first one of these, I could also make it where I essentially do a bunch of glass turned into one of these. Because I can take 4 of the previous tier in order to upgrade it. Which can work. Although it's not going to be the ideal situation, because that is incredibly expensive and could be a waste of resources. On the other hand, if I do get my glass automated, that will be less of a problem. But I think it was like 8 of these that I needed. So I think I need 1 more. That... Oh, perfect. That's a perfect amount. Love it when that happens. Put you back there. That electrum will make 1 more ingot. Oh, okay. 6 ingots? Not terrible. Of course, they had to choose an expensive one for the first one. I try not to hold any molds in there in case I accidentally crash something I didn't want to crash. I also don't think 2 ingots is going to get me anything. Sadly. So now... process. I do this. Auto smelt, fortune 1. Okay, here's the problem though. My quarry here doesn't have an option to put anything in there. So, unless I can put it like on the field thing or something, I can't actually use them unless it's maybe a different tier of quarry that I do that with. I don't know. Not helpful actually. But what we're going to do is we're going for steel casing. It's expensive. But that now means black iron requires black dye and I'm gonna sleep before I leave. Off to find some squid. That is the best way I can think of to produce black dye. Squiddies! Where are you hiding? I actually don't know if they would show up on my mini map there. I don't know. Oh, yep, I see him. I'm coming for you. Come here, squiddies. Give me your ink sacs. I need 8 of them? Yeah, 8 of them. Yeah, big lake over here is nice. Seems to have a decent number of squids swimming around. I care less about the fish. Unless they can give me black dye, I don't really care about that much. Well, I just got myself a bounty fragment. That works. I don't think I have what I need to use those yet. I did see them in the thing, though, so maybe... I guess that they might be useful, depending on what I can sell using them. I'll have to... I guess I'll have to take a look at that when I can craft one. There we go. Couple of ink sacs, and I'm gonna be lazy and use my homestone. It's got 32 durability, but it's also really easy to obtain. I can just buy it for really cheap. Essentially, a little bit of cobble. Only 2 of those fragments. Well, I'll put them away for now. Oh, was it iron that it needed? Iron. Guess I'm gonna have to make more iron. The iron that I have in my inventory, right? Do 3, which will give me 6, 7. Just the one, actually. Oh, I thought there. I had it in my inventory. I'm great at forgetting that I have stuff in my inventory. It's a problem. Yes. It's nice that this is almost filled up to the point where it's a bit of a backlog. That'll be good. And you need ingot mold. I actually forgot about what I've done, and that scared me for a moment. I was unsure of what it was doing to my iron. I need that, please. I've also technically got this to open my crafting table from anywhere. And I always forget about it. I just walk over instead. Quantum compressor! You require energy, though. At least it looks like you do. I don't know how you work. Specialized license, yes please. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't get my free license. Yeah, with that, I can technically make more. Ooh, power. Ooh, those might actually be important. And it's charcoal. Charcoal works because I can make charcoal. In fact, let me show you guys. Got a number of things here. There's the basic tier, so there's not a lot. But if I buy myself a stone axe, I grab myself my sapling grower. Don't need a fluid mover at the moment. I grab myself some saplings. Introducing a rather overpowered item. Whoop. With Vein Mine, I can farm logs pretty easily. In fact, I have way too many saplings at the moment because of this exact reason. Of course, the downside is the whistling. And the constant up and down. Those are the two biggest downsides of this method. That's kind of a... I mean, at least the up and down is the downside of any quick growing of trees. The fact that we can easily chop it down is what makes it so beneficial. And if I just do this until my axe breaks, I'll probably have about 2 stacks of wood, roughly. Because a stone axe has 131 durability. And there we go. I now collect. Of course, we'll try and figure out a better way to do this at some point in the future. But with our limited supplies and technology, it works pretty well. I guess I could maybe do something where it has like water all around flowing in. That way it pushes all the drops towards me. Looks like I got only a stack and a half this time. That was unfortunate. We can see the number of saplings increased by a large amount, which is pretty useful. I shouldn't keep the iron on me, there's no point. But with that, more charcoal! Now I probably shouldn't be wasting my coal, actually. But I've already put it in there. I'll do it like that then. Because coal is technically non-renewable. Charcoal, on the other hand, is. So I don't mind using it. So powered, I don't have that yet because it needs to be made in the metallurgic. Oh, it uses my starting license. Okay. Let's actually make our metallurgic user. We need another steel casing. Well... will give me a couple of ingots. I guess what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have to do this the annoying way and get some of these out of our glass. It's annoying, but we're gonna see what we can do. Because I need to make my way towards that stack those 4 stacks anyways. And this really is going to be the best way. Although in theory, I guess I could go for a single stack of the other tier and then break them down. It just require a lot more alloying, which isn't the best. But what I really should have done is I should have kept that other tier, because now I don't think I have enough. Unless I get really lucky and get an order of 2 ingots. Which I guess there's a chance. I've only got the 2 electrum. So it's not likely that I'll be able to get it to work. but I could see just maybe if I get lucky. Oh, I saw 3 in there. Because if I can get, if I can get just 1, I can make copies. Yeah, I don't know if this is really working. Oh wait, oh, I got it for 1. Dang. I'm surprised by that. But now I can make more. I think. What method do I want? Do I want to use the basic? Or should I just go for the advanced? Because the advanced, well, first off, I need more to buy the steel casing anyways. But it also, I need only a quarter of what I need of the basic. That might be the smarter way, because we were actually able to get a decent amount. See, well, I guess I got some coal. I could make more steel, and steel also sells. That would require less, because I don't want to do anything without doubling it. I just don't see it being worth it. Let's go ahead and put our glass in there and continue here. Because either way, I'm going to need more of the basic ones. So I'm going to see if maybe I can get about 16 of these basics. And then we can see how much steel we get. The biggest problem could be our coal. Okay, we're getting closer. I also don't want to just leave it in there, because it does lose durability the longer it's in there. Kind of annoying, but it makes sense. They have to limit it somehow. And another thing, this demand here, roughly every 3 trades, that will go down. And that means I'll need to sell more to get less. Basic supply and demand issues. But after about 30 seconds or so, it'll reset. So it's not bad. Go almost there. Yeah, I want to get down to 2 stacks of glass. How much cobble do I got? I got a decent amount of cobble. That'll be great for my mining bus. Once I sell those. It's gonna be a little bit before that though. Okay, now I'm going to 15 iron. Gonna double it. 30 iron. Much better. And that's actually gonna be way too much. First off, move you away. Second off, put you there. I'm going to actually have the coal go in first, because I use significantly more coal than I do iron. So I want to let that go through. And then I'll put you there. Okay. So yeah, we have a bunch of coal going in. Perfect. That'll make ourselves some steel, which I don't have any extra of right now. Okay. And hopefully that'll get us more of these, and I'm thinking that might be more efficient than I going through the basics. Getting 4 stacks could take quite a while. Now, if I give that to you, you start working. No, you're just burning it and not doing anything, and I don't understand why. You're being stupid. Let me... actually, hold on. Because I ran into an issue here, where there's this massive lake in the way. I think if I go... We better go that way, I think. Yeah, probably. Let's go that way instead. I'm gonna replace it and see if I can get any more ores out of it. So we're just gonna go until we reach the next chunk. Okay, there we go. So I'm in this chunk now. Ooh, Kohler! I'm gonna go to the other corner so I don't have to bridge out like that. Oh. Well, that's my stairs. That's slightly problematic. Actually, no. That actually works really well. I managed to build my base just on the edge of a chunk, which kind of works. Let me just nab you. And slap you down there. Grab the chest. Slap it down on top. And now, by level 62, blocks are going in! Yay! That's good. That's very good. And in theory, it should only be mining out that chunk. Unless something doesn't work. Solidifier, but you... Actually... Oh, it already... See, I've still got so much iron, and we put in all that coal. I'm putting all the rest of my coal. So that's gonna go in... It's just gonna go slowly for now. I'm gonna see about selling that steel. I guess for a moment, I'm gonna try and get more of these because I could always use more of these. If I combine both, I'll need less of... So while we're waiting for the steel to be made, earn a few bucks this way. And of course I could always go out and go find some more glass to cut through everything as well. Yeah, I could only need half a stick of the big ones if I keep doing the little ones like this at the same time. Honestly, coal is the harder resource to obtain, not the iron. Because there is a way to duplicate the iron. There is not a way to duplicate the coal. I actually wonder. So far, this has only worked on stone-based items. But I wonder, could it work on an ore block? Because an ore block is stone-based. I don't know, we might have to try that. Well, we have a decent amount. That's good. Nothing. Oh, there's one left over. Let's put those in. Let's see what we can get for 13. Won't be a lot. So I should probably go for the 8 first, actually. Now that I think about it, because I absolutely have to get that. Because otherwise I can't make the metallurgy confuser. And without the metallurgy confuser, well, we're kind of in a bit of a predicament at that point, won't we be? The downside is I'm already down 2 durability on this. I guess this one's not the worst to make another one of, but it certainly wouldn't be ideal. Now, see, now I just have extra coal and iron. Boo. Got iron. I'd say it's more likely that I'm missing the coal. I have 1 coal there, I guess I can melt. Yeah, our water's almost filled back up. Nice. Melt. And hey, it is not. Nice. Gives me another 10 steel that I can work with. I need at least 3 more because I don't want to make the same mistake I made previously. I want to make sure I have an extra before I spend them. That way, just in case I can use the duplication process. And with that, I can buy a steel casing. I need some cobble, which I have to make furnaces. And 4 iron, 2 redstone. How much iron do I have? Absolutely none. That's actually nice. A perfect system. Okay. 1 more steel ingot, I think. Well, we got some. This actually probably is a better method than trying to do the glass method. Glass would be better as a more of an AFK situation. Well, this is more an active situation. Especially with how many we're trying to obtain. The only problem is, of course, the fact that I need more coal fat, because I've actually got a stack of iron. And of course, that can be duplicated. So I'm even getting some from here. Actually, let's go take a look. Can I see? Not yet. Oh, because it ran out of fuel there. Let's get that running again. That's useful. Yeah, I hear it breaking. Should actually be breaking pretty close by. Oh, I think I might have to. Well, just do this. That way I can still access it from here, and in theory I could get down if I need to. But I forgot. And that's gonna be a problem. Also, I'll grab that copper. I used up all my copper. Make it to me a little bit. Put my cobble away for now. It always takes me a minute to figure out what exactly I need to do next. So right now, I need... Okay. Let me duplicate. And at smelting ingot mold. That works. One steel ingot is not ideal. Yep, here we are. Oh, it stole the torch. There we go. I'll take that back, I guess. Hopefully I can find some more coal. Yeah, that's just going to dig it out, just like down there. I don't know how far down it goes, though. Let me look. Is there a better quarry? There's a powered quarry. Power books. I mean, we're making our way towards that. So that might be something that we get before too much longer, because that would save on fuel. Although obviously we can use charcoal in this case, which we have plenty of at the moment. One downside of this hole is it's going to be very dark, which means there could be mobs that spawn in there. My iron is done. So let's make... I don't have the redstone on hand. That's better. Metallurgic confuser! Woo woo! The downside is I need to fuel it. I think it's time. We're gonna take down this defensive wall. I blocked off this cave when I first came in to explore. It was incredibly dangerous at the time. As you can see, it is still decently dangerous. But I can at least make better use of it now. I do believe I'm going to just block you guys off. Bye! Grab that iron. And now we have more cave to work with. Angel, metallurgic confuser. Go! Problem is I don't have the supplies to power it. That is a little bit of a problem. So, next up. Basic power license. Redstone plus a starting license. Luckily, I do still have this one. I don't know if it'll work. How much redstone is that going to require? 100. Sadly, I don't have an enrichment chamber, so I think that's going to be a full 10 redstone. Yeah. Not enough energy, so how do I start it? In the right... Oh, ew. I don't have a lot of redstone. I'm trying to conserve what I have. Is one going to be enough? Perfectly enough. Basic power license. And this can sell the charcoal that we've been making. Which, you know what? Sure. We need to make more. Especially if I'm about to start selling it. Luckily, it seems I can get a pretty decent amount. I actually don't want to anymore. Because that would be a waste of... I'd be spending more than I need to. But with this... Yes! Wind generators! How many are you? You're just one? Perfect! Let me get 3 of these started. Now, I know Mechanism pretty well. Oh, these ones stack nice! I'm used to older versions where they does not stack. Let me see. I should probably put this up on the hill. Downside, I just realized that means I certainly won't have enough cabling. But rather than digging everything out, I think that's going to be smarter to do it that way. In that case... First off, let me sleep, because it is apparently sunset, and it is raining. Next up... Figure out. What coordinates? Negative 37... Negative 37, negative 4... I have to go up. Bucket? I don't have a bucket. I spent my bucket. You? You. Let's just go buy one. Because I'm a bucket climb. 37-4. Happy. Actually, that could be the same. Actually, that is the same patch. Because 37-4 is right here. So that patch of green stone is what we'll be digging through. There we go. A little crunchy. All good. With that, though, did I did leave the water out. I should leave the water there. As my inventory gets jumbled up, full of junk again. Okay. Well, in that case... I'm just gonna steal 2 legs before it smelts. Because I'm gonna make a chest. I'll put this chest over here. And all of the bucks and licenses are gonna go over there. So they're not in the way, because they're going to start taking up a lot of inventory space. Yeah, that's a decent amount. Oh, wait, no, there's still the V-Bucks. They have the most basic form, but they are still important. Hey, yeah, thank you for the sub, Blue Jay. Hope you're having a good time. Get out of here, lime-colored stone. They're fun, but I don't like them. They just get in the way and make my inventory a whole lot more messy than it already was. And I'm not exactly known for having a clean inventory. Charcoal. Right there. Grab more. Put you in there. Grab my power license. And let's get some more. This time for cable. See, this is one of the nicer ones, because charcoal is so easy to obtain for us. Because yeah, in theory, I could go for this one. But that one only works during the day, and heat generator, in my opinion, is the worst one. Not worth it. Wind generator, all the way, at least until you get fusion. Or I guess maybe a boiler. A boiler is pretty efficient too. But anything else, just not worth it to me. So I just don't bother. And get out of here, flowers. Time for industrialization. And now I go back down. Nearly die. Didn't think that one through, did I? That would have been rather embarrassing to die. It would only be my second death, but still. Like I also got a couple more than I technically needed. That's alright. I'm sure we'll use them eventually. And hi, Cole. God. I want Cole. Thank you. Turn around. I always need more Coal. Fortune would be useful. Oh dear. Grab the cobble. Oopsie. I'll stuff it in there. Because the funny thing is, what was happening was it would spit it out, and then the ones that fell off just got sucked right back up. Because, if we look, nom, it sucks it right back up. Flint, I'm going to toss off in the corner. Won't need it. Flint is one of the worst items in the game, in my opinion. It only has one use. I can grab some of these items out. Trying to make a little bit of space. Oh. It looked like red sand at first, and I was very confused. Very much confused. Alright, you can go in there. I don't need to. Of course. Ooh, cool. Ow. Smack my head on the ceiling. It's very dark in here, and that could spawn mobs. Imperium. I don't really need iron that much right now. The one thing that I am going to do... Well... No, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna leave this be. Anything I try to do with the water is just gonna get messy. And you can kind of see my attempts to stop it from at least flooding my staircase here. With that, I need to make sure I actually put away stuff. As I... Well, 8 coal isn't gonna get me very far, so I shouldn't be using that. Use charcoal. So I don't need to buy more. I got now 3 different types of pipes in my inventory. So great. Let me see. Metallurgic confuser is powered. That's good. What is my next step? If I were to farm some animals, this could maybe be useful, but I don't know what the bugs would get me yet. So I don't know. Ooh, efficiency? Ooh, hold on, enrichment chamber. I really want an enrichment chamber, actually. Because I absolutely despise using the metallurgic confuser without it. Because that took 10 redstone. It could have taken 2 if I had my infuser. So I would very much like to create one. Actually, it does mean that I will need 2 of those. What recipe is in this version? Osmium. Ooh, actually, I do have a tiny bit of osmium. This is definitely a duplication situation. Much smarter to only use the one. I need to grab my redstone. Then I'll need another 4. Put you in there. So we can get here. Get those going. That's good. So that won't hurt me as much. I do need a steel casing though. That means I need 8 advanced. Let me look. Advanced electrum, brass, infused alloys, copper. Ooh. If I were to get more redstone. And it's better to use the infuser. Hold up, that might be my new method of doing this, actually. Hold on. If I mark down that infused alloy, because that's a guaranteed 1 to 1. Because copper, easy enough to obtain. I've got a lot of it already. And I could always duplicate it if I really need more. Yeah, you're out of fuel. Charcoal, come here. Keep it going. Keep the quarry running. I probably should do more tree farming, I bet. Because I'm going to need more wood to make more charcoal. Yeah, that would probably be smart. Right, let's go ahead. Let me see. Dang it, not quite enough. More glass. I need just a little bit more. Two stacks should hopefully be enough. Here. Turn you into the block mold. That'll work. Nice. And I keep running around trying to figure out what I need to do. I need basic license. I shall grab the glass and start working on it. Basic license, go! Need enough to get 2 of them, please. That's gonna mean 8? Actually, no, I should only go for the bare minimum. Yeah, I should go for the bare minimum, actually. And that I have. So even though it means I won't have enough to duplicate, I'm going to be getting the alloys, which are better. I think... No, I need to actually grab them. Thank you, control circuits. And with that, I don't have enough iron. Iron! Give me iron. Oh yeah, I have a basic on me. Nice. Because I need 2 iron. That actually works really well. All the glass is already processed. I'm trying not to keep things in there. And I'm not doing a very good job of it, am I? At least this isn't like Tinker's, where if you start and a block, you're just too bad sucker moment. That's good. I do think I might as well finish up the rest of this glass, though. It will give me some that I may need just in case. It's always good to have a couple backups. Yeah, that should be good enough. Got me 11 out of that. See, sometimes you get better, sometimes you get worse. It is definitely up in the air on how much you're able to obtain. Make myself an enrichment chamber. Thank you, thank you. Much happiness. Well, that actually, the combiner Oh, the combiner is how I'd fully automate this. Because, yeah, the problem is, I need the... It's basically like a crafting... Oh, that's actually... Wow. Because, yeah, that recipe is not worth it. That's an original recipe, but no, we have better ways to do it. Oh, hold on. Although that... So that eliminates the need for the hammer. Oh, I see. The higher tier I use, the more I get out of it. Ooh, hold up. An ultimate? Because those are easy. That, ooh, that actually could be something I need to do. Okay, so it looks like Combiner is definitely worth getting. It's just not going to be our priority, especially because I don't have enough redstone. Yeah, I don't have the redstone I need, actually. That's a problem because I need redstone. But what I can do is I can take my 3 redstone here, enrich it. It's horrendously slow at first, which is very sad. But I certainly don't have the materials to make it better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 8, 16, 22. So actually the 11 basics that we got are perfect for this. I'm going to get my 22 copper. I'm going to get that all smelting. Aha! Oh, 24. In that case, 2 more. Well, no, I really don't want to do that, not when I can get away with using other methods. We might get lucky and get a 6 glass. That was a 9. That was a 10. Oh, a 7. So close. I might just need to grab another bit of glass. Fan to turn into glass. Let me check. Oh no. Looks like it's unlikely that that will work, so I guess quick run over here. I'll grab a bit more sand. Go away, seeds. I don't need you. I guess we're gonna make some more glass. It's fine. Get those going. Swap our mold out. Our poor water. Especially when we do the large amounts of glass. It always struggles. But due to how long it's going to take, I'm going to get that going now. And there we go. We got our one that we needed for this. Unfortunately, that is indeed all of the redstone I have available. I will need to... Just a sec. Swap that out. Again, and I'll just pull both out. Throw our glass in there. Let's see about getting a few more. Because, as I said, things are still processing in the background. And I'm hoping this one will get us enough to get our unbreakable one. That's my hope. On the other hand, I might just need to go caving and start looking for some redstone. That might be what I need to go do. I do wonder if I could get a specialized cobble. That sounds like a weird thing to specialize in. But it genuinely is gonna be useful to me, because I have too much cobble in there. Yeah, that's gonna be... I guess I might be able to... There is. Hold up. I'm gonna mark that one. Wait. An unbreakable basic. I have an unbreakable one. Hold up. Unbreakable basic. This is perfect. Quantum compressor. Come here. You need power, so you're coming over this way. I have power. I put you in there. I give you cobble. Oh. No problem. I have cobble. Oh, it doesn't consume it! That's amazing! Of course, I need to get rid of it. Good. Oh, that's even better. I thought it would consume the unbreakable one. But if I just do... Ah! Because to me, it doesn't matter. This is cobble. Of course, it's probably smarter to not do that, actually. Oh, more copper. Nice. This is great. I should eat some food. Copper ingots. I have you guys. Perfect! The infused alloys are just about done. Oh, I could make a lot of stuff, actually. Just based off of the fact that the unbreakable is not consumed. Because I can now... I could do sand and dirt, too. So I guess that one in particular isn't the best, but because it can only sell those 3 things. But still, that means my advanced one, there isn't... I need the unbreakable version. Hold on. Unbreakable advanced. Raw. I don't know. I don't know if that one is worth it. Because I don't use my advanced much. But the processing one's probably. I don't think power is that important. But really, the cobble one here, this is the heavy hitter. Because look how many I'm able to obtain just like that. That's huge. Because what I can totally do. Ooh. Oh, but this one's not unbreakable is the downside. I guess this one's not horrible to obtain. It's got more durability, which is better. And that one's easy enough to make, but some of the other ones, less great. Not that it's not unbreakable. Figuring out what exactly I need to do next. So I've got these. And with those, advanced. It's still not going to get me a huge amount because I don't have the redstone. That's actually not bad, and I could definitely obtain more redstone. Because you can usually find decent chunk of redstone. Just figuring out what exactly I want. Because yeah, with the glass one, I'm gonna need a lot of glass, but luckily that's not horrible to obtain. I guess I could maybe look at getting the crusher to start actually crushing this cobble. I mean, I might as well use it. Because if I can... I might not even necessarily need the advanced. If I can get myself enough of the mining bucks to get the big one. It would be smart. But look at that. A stack of basics? I'm just gonna stack them into the advanced for now. Look at that. 27? That's doing pretty good, actually. Did it run out? Yeah, it ran out. I don't actually have any more for it. That's the problem. My coal is actually valuable. Yeah, the idea here is if I use advanced, yeah, I don't want to use those. But if I were to use, oh, just an advanced gives me, because I don't quite have access to the elite or the ultimate. A basic alone gives 8. That's, hold up. This is major ore duplication, actually. It might be worth investing in that combiner if I go and get myself some redstone. Because at this point, advanced mining bucks are cheap. I mean, just look at that. I'm at half a stack. Alright, in that case, I think what we need to go do is we're gonna head down. We're gonna go all the way down. And we're now on the lookout for some redstone. It's very, very deep. Unless I need that specific ore, I typically just pass it up. But that didn't help. Honestly, I might be able to vein mine. Yeah. I'm just gonna mine myself. Well, hi, diamonds. I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna try to see about fortuning you. Prosperity, I don't really need. We'd be looking for redstone here. Downside to this method is the extreme hunger. Oh, I did hear some redstone! Yay! No? Alright, not helpful. Alright, get out here. Couple tips later. I need not you. Said, what can... Mixstone, what do you give? Spray can? Pattern provider? That's just any ingot, though. Mixstone, you kinda useless. Oops. I forgot what version I had it on. I'm so used to shapeless. Well, back up I go. It's fine, I just crunched my ankles. But we now have redstone! The very sad diamond pickaxe, actually. More diamonds. Oh, a cave. This might be more efficient for finding redstone specifically. And of course, I have my warp home token. So I can't always get home without too much difficulty. Redstone. We're looking fine. Hi, uranium. Hi, baby creeper. No more redstone. I think I got really lucky with those 3 or 4 veins. Oh, hi, zombie. I actually don't have very much food. That's not ideal. Once I start running into a lot of mobs, things get a little more dangerous. Ow. Leave me alone, mobs. I don't care about you. I care about my redstone. This makes me wonder if there might be a way to farm redstone better. Both redstone and coal. Nothing there. Yeah, caving's definitely better in terms of finding redstone. Because redstone is decently common, actually. That's not redstone, that's ruby. I don't care about ruby. Well, this is dangerous. Bye. Oh, that went incredibly well, actually. Check out all the rock that I don't care about. But I do think I'm gonna go buy some more apples. Apples! Apples, I say. I want to buy apple. Stop changing it. Thank you. Now we have redstone. Almost 2.5 stacks. That's good. That's good. I was looking at the combiner because that will duplicate ores for significantly cheaper. I need 2 more. Copper. 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 Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna smelt up all 54 copper. also going to cook some cobblestone. And, well, those... Well, I guess I can also pick those in. And, while that processes... In fact, I'm going to take all of these saplings because I don't need this many saplings. Oh, wait. Sure. Yes. So that's going to start making some copper ore. And I just realized I would prefer it if I gave myself an X. Which is a B-block. X, please. And with that, we farm tree. It'll definitely be nice to get a better tree farm. But for now, we work with what we have. I could always do a second axe. Hit 2. That would give me a lot of wood. Might also see about making that little idea I mentioned. Because it would definitely make this process a little easier because I wouldn't have to worry about squishing. I guess one thing I could do is I could make myself a taiga, a giant spruce tree. That would also be a way to get more wood faster. Now I'd have to deal with all the pods though. Oh, there's that. Let's see how much wood we got. Obviously, we got at least 1 stack. 115? Almost 2 stacks, actually. Not terrible. And just about all of it is about to go towards making charcoal, because I need it. So, goodbye, Touch. You are no longer in my offhand. I put the 19 sapling away. I throw the stack, because I don't need saplings. So many. Go pick up some of that stone. Oh. Oh, right, because I only have to. I only made 8 more. I put like 50 in. Well, maybe that's why. Yeah, it takes 630. That's more. That's a lot more than I was expecting it to be. Oh, it is a 7 for copper. Darn. No wonder I get so much copper. But 7, hold on. Let me double check. The combiner, I guess. Okay, it is still a positive as long as I use advanced. How do I get elite, actually? Elite mining license. I don't actually know how I get my elite mining license. That'd be villager stuff. Oh, another passport. Interesting. Well, that's not actually helpful. Got my first level of power here. and get better versions. Ooh, an unbreakable, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst. Silver, I do have platinum actually. That gives me elite processing. Liquid null. Okay. Well, I wonder if it comes from like mining diamonds or something? What? Ultimate mining bucks. How do I... Comes from activated stuff. Huh. Along with the ultimate mining license. Again, ultimate mining fragment. I'm not sure where I'd obtain those, because up to this point I just found them as an ore type. So maybe if I mine the advanced ores? It's a possibility. But I take my 8. I actually need 2 more of those. Do I have any more glass? No. Trying to figure this out. What path do I actually want to take for this? So I need just a little bit more. I guess let me go take a look. If I were to just do it this way, it just doesn't work? Does it have... Can you only do the most basic form using the hammer? You can, which does... It's an increase, but only by 1. It's better than mining it by hand, though. That's for sure. Do you have the 2 copper there? I'm gonna try and use this method. It's like, I've got the redstone. So if I'm looking... Hey, MD boy. I need iron. No. Hey, actually, no. What am I talking about? I need to remember how this works. Well, I guess I will need the iron. Not quite what I was thinking I need it for. But I will still be able to make use of it. I don't... Oh, I do have a copper. So I wonder. Is that copper going to be enough? No. It's not. Okay. Let's get our iron going there. My copper back. So you smelt into ingots. I'll need a little bit more planks. I got the cobble. At least I have most of the basic resources ready to go. 2 piston. Simple enough. Grab the stone. Don't need to mark a cobblestone, that's not actually useful, but thank you, game. Gonna add some more wood, so that's continuing to process. I actually need the osmium. I'm gonna have to see about maybe getting more of that stuff. That stuff is actually a tad rare. This I'm definitely going to double. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 of them. Because that way I don't waste any of my redstone. And I'll need these anyways. Put the osmium in there. I don't actually remember what that redstone was being made for. Not great. I mean, I'll use it for this. Oh, I think I was doing it for the copper. Oh well, but this works too. I'll just make another one. So this will give me my basic control circuits, and then I just need the steel, which hopefully the alloy gets me just enough. I only need the 2. I also just realized I have a lot of sticks. We'll see, I might have to start throwing out my sticks. Okay, use up my cobble. Don't have too much other use for it. Hey, I got more basic mining fragments. Those ones are decently common. Actually, I wonder. Any good ore? Nope, not really. Jump out, and let's go back. Okay, you, put you in. Pause you because you're taking forever. And I want these alloys instead. I can imagine some of these crafting recipes are going to get massive because it has extended crafting. And, well, if I take a look at the ultimate crafting table, look at the size of that crafting table. Now this one, there's no need to necessarily build it in that crafting table. But you can see, these are big recipes. They're something else. So those are going to be interesting to start messing around with. Only the 2 ingots. That's not great. I might actually need to do one last copper by hand. Yeah, we got the 1. And I spent those. If I hadn't spent the basics, I might have been able to make that work. But I did. And now I'm in a bit of an annoying situation. Okay, I guess. I have 1 extra osmium? How do I have 1 extra osmium? Those should have been a 1-to-1. I don't understand how it's possible that I only have the 1. That's incredibly odd, actually. I'm very confused. Oh wait, I have the 1 raw copper, actually. I could make use of that one. I'd have to make use of this. Very redstone over there. Perfect. Yeah, I should have had 16 redstone. So I am very confused by that miscellaneous osmium, but this will get us the last buck that we need. At least for now. And then we'll make ourselves the combiner. So I got 60 redstone left, so they shouldn't have used more. There we go. Perfect. And with that, I can buy a steel casing. And craft combiner. Top you down. And you are gonna go with the advanced. And that's gonna give me 12. That's a better increase. And then if I were to duplicate that even further. Ooh, actually, hold on. I just thought of that. Combiner. I could triple that even further. In theory, that might work. I mean, it would work best with the elite. That's what it would work best with. Because look at that. Just from this, I turned 8 ore into something significantly more. Because this started as just over 50 copper. So it's already increased by a huge amount. But is it worth the advanced? Because I could triple this into 3 stacks. And if I were to use my basic processing... Because you're the one who sells copper... So you want 12 ingots. Actually, hold on. Plus or minus 2. So especially if I keep it low... The advanced mining bucks alone are actually going to be a net even. Potentially a positive in terms of basics. Which means if I were to invest the basics, triple that might be worth it. I think it might actually be worth it as long as I do it through the combiner rather than myself. It might not give us immediate benefits. But... now I need the enrichment chamber now. I do have to do one more step. Actually, I already have the enrichment chamber. I wonder, look at our enrichment chamber. $12 redstone. That could actually, hold on, because if I look back here, 8 for redstone, that's a net positive. That is a guaranteed net positive in terms of redstone. In that case, I'm just going to put a stack of redstone in there. Put a stack of stone in there. Get a whole bunch of redstone. So I can all... Obviously, stone isn't hard. In fact, I've jumped up my charcoal here. I have plenty right now. In fact, I have so much I'm going to start my quarry back up. Which will get us even more cobble, actually. Oh, and it got some coal. Nice. Hey, we actually generated a lot of coal. That'll be good if we start making steel. Yeah, the redstone being a net positive is good. Very, very good. Obviously, we have our copper. Can't think we be done with our copper dust. To get more out of it. Get 90 mil buckets through melting. I think it can't process this any further. That's still 2 ingots out of the raw, which is good. Yeah, the only downside right now is the fact that I don't quite have enough. I might need to make more food generators. If I'm going to be using things faster, I might need more. Specifically water at this point. Our lava's doing fine, actually. But if I invest... I feel like I need a decent amount to jumpstart, though. And not all of the ore... Not all of the copper can be duplicated. Some of it would have to be passed on. So I think if I were to stick that stack of copper in... I don't even know if this is worth it, honestly. But let me enrich my redstone. I'm trying to find ways to duplicate my ore and get more at it. That's what I'm trying my best to find at the moment. You're going just fine, which is great. Water is, of course, draining. That melted. Perfect. We're gonna see. Because I put a stack of redstone in. Oh, yeah. At least I found the redstone and that one works. That one works well, which is great. And all it takes is some stone. So I could totally link up a small system where it goes from there to a controller to a solidifier and then just loops back around again. That would not be too difficult, but I'd want a new system. I don't want to keep using my old system. Unfortunately... Okay. Yeah, that would mean I'd have to get more of the bucks. That's my... Okay, I keep getting distracted. Our main problem is we want more. A reliable way to obtain them. And the glass one seems like a good way to do that. But in order to get the glass, we need an unbreakable, which means we need a whole lot. And it seems like if I were to invest a bunch of copper, I could get a decent amount. So I've only been doing minor amounts up to this point, but I think on a larger scale that might work. It just might. That's a lot of iron. I don't think that's worth making. I don't need the mixer to be sped up by that much. This, license to kill, not really looking at that right now. Elite license is gonna be Nether. Okay. So we have to go mining in the Nether for that one. Although I might be about taking advantage of my quarry there. That could definitely be a good place to use it. In terms of my quarry and advanced power license, I need to go the route of dielectric. Let me mark that. It's dielectric. Well, obviously I don't have... I do have the advanced and carbon. That actually might not be as difficult to obtain. Do I need the crusher for this though? I don't feel like I need the crusher technically. Hold up. 'Cause I'm looking, melting I can do. Paste is just infuser and carbon. There's no need to crush. You can enrich. In fact, I personally think enriching is smarter. And who would waste their gold on that? Not when you can use charcoal, which I don't actually have any extra on. Get more going. That was... I keep having to loop back around. Power books. Power books are easy enough to obtain. This should work, I think. Right. Put that in there. So that'll get going. That's good. Perfect. Now, I enrich you. Get myself that carbon. Unfortunately, I just put a bunch of redstone in, so we're gonna have to wait for this to finish. But those will do that. And I can use these infused alloys, the bucks that I obtain, to get even more copper. Yeah, copper, it may not be the best way of going about it. There might be other alloys that are better. But at least this one I know is guaranteed renewable. Even if it's a little complicated. On the other hand, let me take a look. Electrum, brass, bronze. Let me actually mark that down so I can get back to this. Electrum. That one's gonna be silver and gold. Gold, I'd have to go through the duplication. Silver, I'd have to go through duplication. Neither would be great. Constantine is is nickel, and again, it's that copper. But if I'm gonna go the copper route, I might as well use the redstone. Bronze. 270. Yeah, it's gonna be the same amount no matter which method I use to make the bronze. Then I'd still be using copper. Brass is zinc. I guess that's our limiting factor, honestly. Iron I could duplicate. Let me look at coal. Coal would require 2. Wait. Hold on. Coal. Oh, it only enriches to 2. It would be better to combine it. If I were to combine it, that would give me 4 coal. But making it only requires the 2? Hold on, 80? No, it requires a little more than 2. I guess at the moment, steel might be slightly better. Invar would be nickel and iron. I don't know. I feel like it might be in our best interest to just stick to the infused alloys. Just because that way we don't necessarily need to worry about one of them. Because we just enrich and smelt. Nice and simple. Nothing too major to worry about there. This is unfortunately taking quite a while. I wonder... see, that's a problem. Require osmium. Okay. Cheap glass blocks are cheap is just normal glass, apparently. See, I could make that, because glass, obviously easy. I'm quite literally making the infused alloys. At the same time, the osmium's not great. I've got limited amounts of that. I guess I could start duplicating. That could be what I start doing. If it comes down to it, I might have to. Let me throw that in there. It's about getting some big ones. That's the other thing. Each big one would provide 4 little ones. Which would then provide 8 ore. So yeah, I think we're getting a positive as long as we don't let our demand get low. Yeah, we actually did a pretty good... We gained from that. Because this would be... yeah, I do want to. 28. And if that's 28 in basics, then that's going to double in the actual copper output. And we only put half a stack in. So that definitely was worth it. It may be a tad bit lengthy to do. But I think using this method, this might be how we do it. This might be the method to get our reliable glass. But at this point, glass is only a basic. I don't actually know if we need it anymore, honestly. Like, not immediately, at least. I'd be more interested in getting the Unbreakable Advanced. Oh, plopping out cobble again. I go put that all away. I don't need andesite. At least not this much of it. So go away, andesite. Hopefully I don't step in you later. So going to want to make sure I get you enriching at the same time. Yeah, I could definitely, if I built up my supplies a bit more, I think I could set up a system where all of this stuff just loops. The biggest bottleneck would probably be obtaining the processing blocks. But I feel like I could also find a way around that. Yeah, I just wish I could automate this process, but I was trying to get it to pull out the license, and it wouldn't pull out the license, which was the problematic part. And with that, we've already got 17 extras. And of course, there's all this copper that we're going to be putting back into the cycle and turning back into ore. Meanwhile, we have a ridiculous amount of cobble, honestly. Let me put that play away. I've been holding it in my inventory this whole time. Hammer, I don't think I'll necessarily ever need again. I just have a lot of redstone that I don't need all of it on here. Yeah, especially once I speed up these machines. It seems like the combiner might be a tad bit faster than the enrichment chamber. Yeah, we put 30? I think we put about 30 copper in. Almost half a stack. So we won't get a huge amount of ore out of it. But we should still be doing pretty good, I feel. And I really want the speed. I might look at using this double method. Because obviously the copper is for gaining the bucks. But any other item could be, or any of the other ores, I think, in theory, could use this same method to just do normal ore duplication. We just wouldn't get anything out of it, so we'd have to make sure we're only using excess materials to do so. But in terms of that osmium, that might not be a bad idea. Actually, I should probably use my next one to get a backup in case I want to craft them back up. Because at the moment, I can't actually do that. My bad. There we go. Because yeah, I could use the higher tier and that would triple rather than double. But I don't know if the output is worth it in that case. I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah. We're going to do this. That'll get me a couple ore. Quite literally two, I guess. Yeah. I don't like waiting. It's very impatient. And in that case, I think what I'm going to do is I might see about doubling my osmium here. I'm going to go ahead, double all of it. I've got the extra bucks at the moment. That's still going to be another 21 that I can put towards the copper duplication. Yeah, it may be, and it's one I'm not skilled in. So, there. What you gonna do about it? From here... Pull up copper... Advanced mining first. I think first round I'm going to just straight up double my osmium. Because I just don't have enough of it. And then after I process it one more time, then I'll start turning it to speed upgrades. This does mean I'll need to go grab some sand. Dirty... Okay, metallurgic confuser. Let's put those in. I forgot about that. Even though I had them in my inventory. Therp. Put you three in there. This copper. Also going... Hey, perfect 15. That's nice. Achievement unlocked. Impatience. So this gets us our dielectric paste. And I needed you to be molten. I need 500 of you. You melt into 50, so I need 10 of you. I'm only gonna melt the exact amount needed. On the other hand, how do I make a basic again? It's been a while. A starting license. Shoot, I don't actually remember how to make a starting license. I just had a spare one. Yeah, that's easy. I'm gonna actually... Ooh. That's actually problematic. I'm running low on those. I should get more. So before I actually use said license, I guess you've already got copper in you. Hold on, trying to figure this out. It is part of the solidifier. I do have a copper tank. large diffuser. Trying to decide which one do I do first? I guess I need to make the other one first anyway, so let's get the copper going. I need my infuser available. Now, obtain the cobble. Shove the cobble in. And starting license, I need to grab some bucks. In theory, I guess I could make a specialized one of these. Do I need to? I don't think so. Because it's only got 4 types of items. Leaves, grass, dirt, and cobble. So it's not exactly that big of a deal. Although it does make me wonder, is there an unbreakable version of you? I can make a farming license out of you. I haven't even looked at any of the farming stuff. Yeah, I think the cobble... Yeah, the specialized cobble goes for mining bucks, not V-bucks. So in that case... Oh well. I don't think there's any way to specialize the acquisition of these. But you also need very, very little of them. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. And with the quantity of cobblestone that we obtain through our various means, I think we're gonna be fine. Because yeah, look at that. We're over half a stack. And it took a moment, yes, but it really wasn't that bad. And then I will be repurposing this license because I really don't need it. Not immediately on hand. It would just be very unfortunate if I somehow ran out of V-bucks. So there we go. Oh, and it's spitting out cobble again. This is great. This is good. This means I have resources. It's just kind of unfortunate that it spits out. Okay. Certainly don't need any gravel. No colored stones. I do wish I had some sort of trash can. That might be somewhat smart to make. Then I could dump out all these blocks that I really don't need. And I get way too many of them. Because all of those, they can work in a resource generator because they're a stone type. Oh, that's right. I need to check and see if it works with ores. I don't think it will. So enrich once, the other 2 in there, 36 copper. I then immediately cycle back. Get my enriched redstone. There we go. That was up. You. And I make the basic. Now smelt the rest of this copper. Let me see. Does it work? Nah, I didn't think it would. Very sad. That would be rather overpowered if it did work. So, I understand why. Let me grab 4 more. Then I'll get even more copper going. Oh yeah, this is a massive thing. This is definitely worth it. I should only put the 16 that connection process in there, though. I think I'm going to start you again. Now that the copper's done, I can get the 10 dielectric. I don't know what does that scream. I don't like it. Go. Well, take the extra out. Take that out. Put the copper away. Grab the basic. Perfect. Oh, that's 6 actually, so I need to grab more of these. Of course, I'll need to get some more advanced soon, actually. Now we have an advanced. What do I sell? Batteries. I only sell one thing of batteries. And a 0? Wait, I can just, for free? How do I make a battery? More dielectric, basic capacitor. Oh, so much iron. I don't like that. I dislike the iron. Oops. Guess in the meantime, I shall get the copper running again. Might as well get more ore out of that. Now I'm earning my money. At least without having to go out and mine everything myself. Yes, I can keep those in there. I'll just slip the iron after. Oh, right. I need to enrich my osmium. I forgot about that. Oopsie. Things just sit in my inventory for forever, basically. I'm going... Yeah, definitely the enrichment chamber is the first one to get the speed upgrade. I need to do one more duplication there. Okay, this next cycle of copper ore should get me a stack, I think? Of course. Forgot about the fact that I need to enrich it. I'm getting that iron going first. Iron is more important. It is rather inconvenient that I can't just smelt my iron, but at the same time I am trying to make the most of my resources, so... I don't need that marked anymore. I don't actually need the... I don't need the hammer anymore. I don't think I need the compressor. I doubt... I need to make a crafter at some point, just for the sake of completing this tech tree. So at some point, I need to do that. I'll see when. That gets me 4 iron. Yeah, I'll just put the iron in. What was I using the iron for again? I forgot. I needed it for something. We were making the battery. Yes. 4 iron, make 1 of those, 4 of those, 6 of those. Perfect, I have 6. That's great. I have iron in there. Let me... nope. I just duplicated my iron. Well, that's not what I wanted. Hmm. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna full duplicate it. Because I don't think I have the resources to do that. Well, let me get those going at least, because I'm not currently using my combiner. That wasn't what I meant to do. I guess put my copper back. Should have just taken it out, then pulled it out. Because I didn't think that the iron would immediately go in. That was my bad, I guess. Our lava's doing great. Our water has actually built up a decent bit. 9 buckets. I guess because our copper is significantly slower than our other cooling processes. A little bit more copper going there. I guess what I will need to do is I did argon. Good. Too much copper. Just from 8 ore. And we still got more being made. Okay, I was a little wary of whether the copper would be a worthwhile investment, but I think it's been amazing. The only problem is I don't think I saved any, which was stupid of me. Yeah, I didn't think to save any. My bad. I guess I should pull that steel out and put it away. Doesn't need to be in there. So, in that case... Oh, I'm good. I have 11 copper ingots on me. Rich that redstone. That's actually going to be the last of the copper. And I'm going to pull that out. Won't do anything. Now I pull my copper out. Put it in there. I put the ingot cast in. Now I do my iron. Get that going, and that'll get me a few more. So we're good. We didn't mess it up too bad. Not permanent. I did mess it up, but we recovered. We're good. Because, yeah, I gained copper. Obviously, redstone's not terrible to obtain anyways. And I even duplicated the osmium and accidentally some iron. Although I still have a whole stack of iron, so I guess I don't need to duplicate. In fact, let's just not bother with it, actually. Because I've got the whole stack. I won't bother duplicating this iron because I still have more ready to go. It's only the ones that I don't have backup that I should be duplicating. So that'll get that going. 3 more copper. I am actually starting to run low on the advanced box, but all I gotta do is go process some cobble, honestly. Get those going. In fact, let's do that. Grab my cobble license. And there we go. I just made 4 more. Not a huge amount. Definitely could do better. But that was Only a little bit of cobble. I think what I need to do is I need to actually, like, do this rather than leaving it in. Or else I don't get as much. Which I guess, once I get to the long-term situation, that won't be a huge deal to do. But it's definitely nice to actually get more for it. Especially when I'm using it as much as I am. And I get about 14 for a full amount, so that's not terrible, I guess. Yeah, I definitely used up a lot. So much copper. In fact, I got just about a stack extra. Let's get this sold. Now this one might not be the worst to get a precise license. Well, that was terrible. That was a 6. We can sell it for a 2. But we still got a bunch. In fact, I'm going to leave at least 1 extra. I forgot to leave the extra for duplication purposes. My bad. Let me just finish off the cobble. I mean, a couple more. Quite literally a couple. But this... I'm thinking... Because this is all going to be copper that goes towards selling. 12 ingots. Because with this, I can finally, after getting distracted, make a battery. And with that battery, I'm going to sell it. Oh, it needs to be a full battery. Oh. Hold up, how do I... No, that's not going to work. How does it want me to be able to fill this thing up, actually? Full starter battery. Can I fill it up in the window? I'm not actually sure. I can. And one windmill does fill it up decently quickly. There we go. Full battery. So I could make more of those. I'd need more paste, but paste was pretty easy to obtain. And it gives me 5 per. So that's a much better method than the coal method. Because it uses less. I can duplicate all of the resources. Other than the coal. Coal is kind of iffy. I'm not sure how well I can duplicate coal. Well, no, because I can use carbon for that. And carbon is just charcoal. Or coal. And I can make more charcoal. So, never mind. We're good. Actually, how are you working? You stopped again. No question. Put that coal away. I'm not exactly sure where I grabbed it from. Well, here you go. I have 13 more. Good. It is actually giving me resources. And with that, I have the advanced. See, I'm not technically doing any of these because it's getting mad at me. It wants me to do all of these first. But it wants me to get the rod. See, it seems to want me to make them. What? Why does it want me to make the rod? The rods aren't actually used in the making of the battery. Hello? Excuse me, game. That's a little odd. I got 20 extra iron in there. Let's pull that out. Process all that copper. Now I'll get some redstone going, and I think it's about time we get some more processing bucks. Yeah, I think that's what we should do next. I guess mob farms. Hey, diamond sword! Apparently I'll finally get a sword upgrade through bounties. Oh, wow. Lovely side effects. A compulsion to trade. Pick up and move blocks. Involuntary teleportation, bad breath, fear of eye contact. So that one's for Enderman. Trade is interesting. Extreme sunburn, so zombie. Swimming graze. I mean, that could be maybe cows or sheep, but that's, I don't know. Sunburn would be zombies and skeletons, I bet. Oh, full body explosion. That's gotta be creepers. That could be. So that's the start of our mob farming. I guess mob farming could be get me some interesting things. Well, I'm curious. Obsidian, cognizant dust. Okay, that's probably way too advanced for me. At least right now. I'm sure I might eventually get to that point of using those things. But I really do think the best option right now would be to find a way, set up a cycle system where I can just plop stuff in and it'll just duplicate the items for me. That would be my best option, I think. Redstone, get that going. Right, I should do the osmium. That's been sitting in my inventory for like an hour now. I forgot. Again. So that's gonna get going finally. And then this set I'm gonna go duplicate. Was I? No, I was not gonna duplicate this. Well, not full duplication. This one, I think I'll take 8. I really wish I had a way to remove the license. But I was trying and I couldn't come up with a good way to do that. Because if I put it right there. There's pink lines on all sides. Top and bottom are... Oh. Why can I no longer grab you? I put you on the ceiling and now I can't grab you again. Hello? What did I do? Okay, you're getting broken, I guess. Everything sprays outwards. What did I do? Why could I pick you up before? It don't make sense. I don't know what I changed. I put it on the ceiling. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Oh, I should look at what I can buy. Advanced solar generator could be useful. Honestly, though, I do think the wind is the best version. Oh, right, the powered quarry. I forgot. Of course. Put my chest there. Grab. Oh, actually, you have fuel in you. I'm going to have to wait till. I'm going to wait till the fuel runs out. Put that back. Okay, let me just see about kind of emptying this out. I'll go put a whole bunch of stuff away. So much granite. I don't need that much granite. I don't think granite can be used for anything. Go away. I'm starting to get a decent number of ore, actually. I'm grabbing those so I can throw them away. Go away. All you miscellaneous blocks that I don't need. A better sorting system would probably be useful in this case, I'm sure. And actually, I'm aware that there are better sorting systems. Find an osmium. Nice. Speaking of osmium, you're done. Let me stick you in there. Unfortunately, it is one shot. What's in there? Nope, I don't want the ingot. I want stone. That would have been unfortunate. More annoying than anything, because I would have just had to re-smelt. But still unfortunate. should put those black bricks away. I've had them for so long. And now I'll duplicate it one more time. That should give me a decent amount of stuff. I'll also put you away. I'm going to need another chest. Wait. You go over there. Yeah, I'm gonna need to start sorting things out a little more soon. Yeah, I'm not getting any more, so I think it's done. And now... you function on power! Oh. Fancy looking. The only problem is hooking it up to power. Because I don't... it'll break the block beneath it. So I'd want to go down here. Hi, Copper. I'm gonna grab you real quick. So if I put you there... hook it up to power. Oh, jeez. It's spewing stuff out. Okay. It is much faster. Come over here, Chest. Come with me. You go there. Wait, it stopped? Oh, it destroyed my power system, didn't it? So it works incredibly quickly, but at the same time, it is an insane power drain. I see. I still don't know, because I could make this even better. How does one use these? In there? So less fuel. Ooh. Fortune. Which tier had fortune? The advanced tier. Which requires alloys, which requires copper. In that case, I'm just going to take a stack of copper, because I have extras at the moment. Take out the stone, because I want copper ingots right now. Okay. No more chunk border, I don't need you. Let me... I still have it on me, of course. Grab a few more. I used so many of these that I should get more. Okay, I nearly replaced what I used. That's good. Because I want the bigger one right now. That's what I'm trying to go for. These are both full right now. Fused alloys. Sell those. My goal here is to get a couple of these big ones. Because if I were to fortune that quarry, I could potentially... Actually, no, I'd want a silk touch him. I get more out of silk touch than I would out of fortune. At least a low tier fortune. some of those. Save one for duplication purposes. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna need 8 to buy anything. Yeah. Fortune, auto smelt. Yeah, I don't think auto smelt's any use. No. Is it the advanced tier? I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Yes. Oh, but that uses. Oh, that increases fuel usage, which. Ugh. I think it would be good though. Oh, there goes all the ones that I just got back. It's like, I guess. So let me. I got the one efficiency, which slightly reduces it. But that'll start silk touching. But this is going to be an enormous drain on my power system. I don't know how much, though. That's the question I have. 20... 20 on an elite would get me 12. Just straight up. Like, that's enough to make 2 batteries. Oh, that's an... I could easily farm, as long as I have the iron. And a tiny bit of redstone. Advanced power bucks are really good, actually, in that case. I'm not even going to bother enriching. Well, actually, no. Maybe not. I'm realizing I may have thought that wrong. Wait, did I read that? I might have read that wrong. Hold on. Oh, elite. I only have advanced. Derp. It still works pretty well, though, actually. So I craft one of these. I should be able to craft a battery. The only downside is, with this attached, I have no power whatsoever. So let me come up here real quick. I do only have 3. So these ones are generating 55. I might see what a big solar panel does. But again, the biggest problem there is it only generates during the day, while windmills generate at all times. I'm just gonna steal from each of them. At the very least, I can easily add more windmills. Although I might need to worry about upgrading the tier of my cable. That could be the bigger concern, honestly. But yeah, one of these turned into 5 with a little bit of iron. So definitely good. I think I'm actually going to do that one more time because I do have the iron. Because the iron's the bigger part here. Because redstone obviously duplicates really, really quickly. And all I need is a tiny bit of charcoal, which obviously we can obtain with ease. So, not terrible to make these batteries. The harder part is, at the moment, honestly, charging. And that's mostly because I have to swim all the way up. So if I were to get a charge pad, that would help me out significantly. And the one windmill alone nearly has enough of an internal buffer. So close. I should also probably light it up there so I can go up there at nighttime. Right now it's not safe to go up there at nighttime. Eventually. There you go. That's a huge mound. Downside is it does take a full 5 to get the solar generator. I just cannot see myself having it be useful when I could get for less more. There you go. In fact, I'll go for the 8th one. Simple as that. 8 more wind generators. And that more than doubled. 8 might have tripled my output. I don't know. My brain can't do the math right now. It got dumb. What I do know is it will be more. Go away, sunflowers. And I just put them up. And that will significantly help. I doubt it will resolve the issue, but it won't be draining it as bad. But I guess we can check and see. Alright. It doesn't have any power. Yeah, that only... Well... Hold on, how quickly? Actually, that did... Nope. Well, yeah, that's faster, I think. This is, like, actually running, though. Compared to previously, where it would just sit there. Do a little burst of a couple blocks. And then go. Which means, I bet if I didn't have the increase in power consumption, I'd be generating plenty. Also, in that case, that also means... what do I have resource-wise? I do have a couple of these. Let me... Iron. Let me duplicate some iron. Yeah, and then that'll put me back up to a stack. 24 rosmium. That's good. Well, copper. Was I... Oh yeah, I was getting that going. Let's get some redstone going. We'll make more of those. So much to do that I keep getting distracted from. Can I decide? Do I duplicate my osmium further, or do I get more power to run my quarry with? So it's currently obtaining stone. And it looks like the other machines are still gaining enough power that they're still running, which is good. There's got extra carbon in there now. What do I need to put in there? How did I get extra carbon? What? Did I put the wrong amount of carbon in there? Oh, well, that was a drown converting. I must have put the wrong amount in. This is weird. Yeah, let's go ahead and duplicate my iron. So I've got a whole bunch of copper. I'll obtain more and I can duplicate the osmium then. So I'm going for power first. Because I'd love it if I was able to get this functioning. I don't know what that is. Because it like highlights like I can click on it almost. But I'm not exactly sure what's going on. The one thing I'm worried about is the fact that I'm now getting to the point where my cable may not be able to keep up with it. Well, because this can... It has a transfer rate. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's the transfer rate. It can transfer 3.2 thousand FE per tick. I mean, it's got a storage of 1,000 FE. 8 windmills. Hold on, I might actually have to do the math here, so I know when my cable's not working anymore. Well, because they only generate 55. So it's going to take a massive amount of them before they reach 1,000. Actually, yeah, that'd be more than 100. But that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right from my experience that I have. I guess I'll have to see where that goes. If it comes down to it, I could just see about upgrading. Oh, but I can't just upgrade. That's the problem. I don't know why it wouldn't give me this recipe. That's actually easy. So never mind. Yeah, I totally could do that. Weird. I'm not exactly sure what it was doing there. I got 10 copper left. Yeah, pull that out. I'm up to 600 backup copper. That's a number of ingots, actually. But wow, I've actually used up some of my redstone. Wow. I'm also actually using my portable GUI, which is nice. Yeah, there we go. And if I actually grab that iron, I have all the materials to make a second one. So I think I will make a second one. I just wait for it to loop back up to this side. Yep. Make those, make battery. Now I have 2 batteries to go sell. It'll not charge. Great. In that case, let me just temporarily disconnect everything. Temporarily charge. Because it's just draining too much right now. Let these fill up. These are going to take just a little bit because they have nothing. It's very unfortunate. Actually, what I should do, let me just transfer to the other ones. Because these ones were filling up at the same time. There we go. Now I can hook stuff back. Stick them in there. I got a bunch more. Nice. One of which is going to be sent back because I have the carbon in there for whatever reason. Not entirely sure on that one. But one of these is going to be spent on cabling. And the rest are going to be spent on more generators. 8 more. Not quite a full double because I had the original 3 as well. But still, more power! And it has begun! The creation of the windmill wall. Something that anytime I play with Mekanism, it happens. Because it is just my favorite way to generate power. And they are still being sucked dry. 8 more windmills. How quickly is it running, though? Gotta be running pretty quickly now. Oh. I mean, the fact that the windmills are being sucked dry does mean cable can handle the speed. That's still kind of slow. I'm gonna need more iron. That's what I'm gonna need. Actually, I'm gonna need to grab a little bit more redstone. That crazy. Oh, I just realized all of that iron was. I was meant to duplicate that iron. Silly me. I'm a dum-dum. Oops. I mean, it's all good. It's fine, I guess. It's going to a good cost. And I can always duplicate more later. In that case, now that that is clear, I stick that in there. A whole 720. But I can only put the 64 in it first. I'll put the other stack in a moment. I will get that going so I can actually obtain more, because that is going to be needed next. And with that... Oh, I actually have enough supplies to make 4. I don't want to make 4, actually. So I need to make 1 battery. I'll make the other 3 after I sell, which I will do after filling up the battery, which I will do after going to sleep. Okay, moving on to filling up the battery, which I will need to disconnect. Hi, Spitter. Okay. Transfer over to the next one. Everyone I transfer to will fill it up even more. Go away, Spider. Go back up and back down we go. It's very fun jumping off the cliff. It's not so fun on my health when I miss jumping off the cliff. But in order to make more, I just realized I did the dumb and I put all the copper in there, and that's gonna take forever. Boo! Okay. Well, let me start selling. This is gonna take me a moment before I get more. But for now, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna get some more of these. Because in theory I could buy more, but I also want to make more stuff. So, can't get any more with just one. Minimum 2. With that, I think I want to duplicate my osmium one more time. Or at least partially duplicate it. I'll have to get more of the infused alloys. But if I fully duplicate this, that'll be 48. I'm gonna have to duplicate it a second time. Because I'd like to get at least a stack of everything when possible. That would be nice. So if I need a larger quantity, I don't have to sit here waiting for everything to duplicate. On the other hand, this is just going to turn into dust, which is what I needed. So I might just take it, actually. Now that I think about it, Sam, come back. Oh, that did connect. Okay. Oh, there goes that sand. It's fine. I was planning on smelting it in. You're not doing anything right now. Block mold, please. We have a little bit of water built up. Put the rest of the sand in here for now. Don't necessarily need all of it at once. Put the molds away. Grab myself my glass. I have a couple of infused alloys. Grab myself some osmium dust. With that, I can craft myself some speed upgrades. I'm only going to put the 3 in for now because that is going to massively change my power drain. I mean, it looks like my power supply is keeping up though, which is great. And if I make another 3 and speed up my infuser there. Actually, you know what? I should make 1 more each. That way they're both at... Because it looks like my power supply is doing okay. Downside is I'm using these instead of selling them, which is a shame. But it's what I need to do sometimes. Well, that didn't work. That's better. Put 1 in there. Put 1 in there. Put 1 in there. Now they're halfway to their full upgrade. And that significantly speeds things up. Which I like. Osmium, let me get ingot mold. Get those smelting. Because yeah, the big thing is now, even though I'm using up, I had to go through a lot of upgrades there. Wasn't all that bad. But I think I'm going to do one enrichment here. And once this finishes, I'll do... just make a bunch of dielectric. And I kind of ended up pushing this longer than I meant to. I wasn't planning on doing this, and I did the copper and the redstone, and I was like, oh, well, now I have to go through with this. But we're going to get the windmill set up. Wrong one. Helps if I do the right license. So I was going to do that, and then we were going to be good to go. Call it there for the next, because we've been going for a little bit now. Just planning on using up the rest of the iron that I have in my inventory. Yeah, if I weren't spending as much as I was, I definitely could have gotten the unbreakable version by now. Go ahead and duplicate that osmium. Well, I got me plenty of paste, I think. Three. Okay. Yep, here we go. That in there, and then I'll see about doubling the rest of that osmium. Oh, it all got smelted. I actually don't think I wanted the osmium smelting. I want that to be ore duplication, actually. Now, that's a bit of a waste of lava and water, but since I technically have infinite, I guess it's not too bad. Let's stick that in there. Let's go get those battery charging. Because if I keep going, my brain's gonna stop working. Temporary disconnect. This one's gonna be a little trickier because it's 3 batteries. I guess I should be able to make it work. I guess this is another upside of having so many windmills. I can just go down the line like this. And I'll just let this one fill up in the one that's in. It was almost there anyways. Which means the others are definitely going to be full. Reattach. We're going to make one last trip to get the rest of the windmills that we buy set up, and then we'll be good to go. Batteries in. Just do that. A whole stack. See, 3 batteries give us a stack of power. So getting an unbreakable normal wouldn't be too terribly difficult, actually. But there we go. Just under doubling our power supply yet again. Ow. I think it's time for... rotate. There we go. That. Oh, put it up there. Oh, because it's technically been placed, so it's a different one now. Yep. Row 2 of the windmills has begun. Nope, not placed like that. I believe the power cables actually do give off light, which is kind of fun. Oh. Come on. Gotta make sure they get placed properly. Yeah, just the 3. Unfortunately, it looks like even 16 more windmills is still not quite enough. What a shame. I guess let's take a look, because it's been running. Yeah. Ooh, some coal ore. Basic license ore. Osmium, good. Although we can duplicate it so it's not as needed. Yeah, look at that! I think if we were to double it again, so another 16, then we'd be pretty well set. But I need to get some more iron. I need more paste, because I'm just short. I need 18 for that. I might need a better way to get the advanced mine ducts that if I'm... The cobble works, but it doesn't work very well. Guess I could maybe... Aluminum is only a 2. Yeah, I'd probably want to go for aluminum and just duplicate that. And that could be my way of farming advanced mining bucks. Yeah, that could be the way to go. Because the cobble works, but it's not the best. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely starting to get a little tired. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And this definitely seems like it could potentially be a fun mod pack, although I do see some difficulty in fully automating it. It could be doable, but it might be tricky. So I guess I'll see what I think of it if I continue to go further in. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!